Inspired by the wonders of Twitter, I am now going to cook a cake in a mug. I'm certain I've heard this before, but last night it appeared thanks to the lovely Mr. Jonathan Crosswell, and I was inspired, but drunk and didn't have any eggs. Now I don't have any milk, but I'm still going to go ahead and try anyway. Firstly, I have selected this, a Bottom Live 2001 Ars Odyssey tour mug, as the mug for my creation this evening. I also have a microwave, which is hidden on the floor there underneath some brewing equipment. This is because I'm a pretentious bastard who doesn't use a microwave at all. So, with my trusty book, and I shall read out the recipe. Firstly, it says to use 4 tablespoons of flour. All the measurements said tablespoons as far as I can tell. I don't know if they're right, but we'll find out. A tablespoon. Thank you very much, Marks & Spencer's Crackers, for providing me with a handy set of measures. Firstly, flour. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm using self-raising flour from a blue bag. Part 2. 3 to 4 tablespoons of sugar. Mr. Cresswell recommended 3 rather than 4. I shall go with his recommendation. 1, 3. I'm using granulated sugar, which is probably not a good idea, but I don't really care for that much. Next, we have 2 to 3 tablespoons of cocoa. Cocoa. 1, 2, and a bit. Right. And that is it for the dry ingredients. And so far, we have filled up to the arse level of this mug with dry ingredients. I'll give them a small stir. Makes a really good noise, actually, doesn't it? So, we have our dry ingredients. Next on the list is the juice of 1 egg. And in the bin. And the egg is then gently mixed and folded into the cup. Come on, you bastard, mix. Right. Next on the list is milk, but however, I'm crap, I never buy milk, and so there is none. As such, I decided to replace this with the slightly shocked inclusion of orange juice. Right, it says here 3 tablespoons of milk. I will go for 3 tablespoons of orange juice. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if it gives a chocolatey orangey flavour. It no longer makes such an interesting noise when swirled around, or a nasty noise now. As you can see, it's mixing to a smooth consistency in an interestingly lumpy sort of way. Right, last but not least, we now have 3 tablespoons of oil. I am merely following a recipe. I am a slave to the internet. One, 2, 3. I'm using here pure vegetable oil, courtesy of Mr. Tesco. Right, that is all of our ingredients. Give this a stir to try and mix the oil in. As we can see, we we have a slightly oily mess which won't combine. Smells nasty. Right, now it's mixed to a fairly smooth consistency and some of the oil at least has become incorporated. We should now place it in the microwave for 3 minutes, as it suggests in the recipe. Right. I will not be eating the cake mix on this occasion. Here we have the microwave. Which I don't know how to use. I'm suspecting this is not going to be very interesting. I will speed it up at this moment. And the mug cake has been created. That went rather well. Remarkably little residue. Apart from a slight smell of vegetable oil, we seem to have created a fantastic chocolate cake. And now the great test. More sugar, less vegetable oil, maybe switch for butter, and you could be onto something here.